Hello and welcome back. So we're actually continuing this session. It's 3 in the morning, but it's a Friday night, so I'm gonna stay up. So it probably won't be the best idea by the time it gets to the morning, but you know what, who gives a damn?
Come see me at the Storm Mill on Triton Avenue.
Hello, young wizard. You should come see me in Ravenwood. I think you're going to want to hear what I have to say.
There is a lot of questing that we have to do, and there's so many branching paths. So what do we have to do? Did Muldoon really get a Lady Blackhope quest? Is this what we have to do now? Do we really have to do this? After all we've been through? We're gonna defeat Foulgaze in this episode. We're not gonna stop the recording until we complete it.
Good job on cleaning up those streets. You know, if this whole student of magic thing doesn't work out, you have a bright future as a guard. For now, though, report back to the headmaster and tell him that everything is under control.
Sweet. Now I have to go back to Moral Ambrose again. Or I could just go to Foulgaze and defeat him. And do a bunch of other things in the episode. So let's start with that.
Fool, you dare to defy Foulgaze? As you drift off into the darkness, your last sight will be my face. So be it.
Alright, so, Foulgaze used to be a lot more difficult because a field guard used to be next to him. And field guards used to be, like, they're one of those enemies with 285 health, or something like that. No, 285 health, definitely. So, they're one of those types of enemies that's just... It made this boss challenging. And I really don't like that they made this boss less challenging. Because the future boss, the Wraith that we face, I think, is the same. Is, far more difficult. It's the final boss of Wizard City, so it obviously should be, pretty difficult. But anyway, I'm just gonna keep on using wand spells until the haunted minion is dead. Because there's no point in doing anything else. Like, I don't have to heal at any point in this battle. Really. I might have to, actually. But with the way things are going, I shouldn't have to. I just have to Scorpion and then Locust Swarm again. So yeah, I'm not happy with the downgrade in the bosses. Nice, I gained a power pip, so after I use this spell, I fucking fizzled. Man. Well, who cares? Even though I fizzled, it shouldn't happen again. So I'm gonna use the Locust Swarm and then use it again. That was the plan before, and it's the plan again. Hopefully this finishes it off. If not, I'll use a Scorpion. Hopefully he doesn't use a high rank death spell. Oh, very harmful. And we're not going to take any chances. So we're going to use a one hit and finish him off. Yeah, that's Foulgaze. And we're going to get the history of magic.
Traditional theory holds that there are two broad categories of magic: elemental, fire, ice, storm, and spiritual, life, death, and myth. Legends of astral magic from ancient Celestia often complicated those old definitions, but there has yet to be physical evidence of the practice.
Until Art 2, when we find out there is evidence.
It was ultimately the discovery of balance magic on Krokotopia that upended the previous paradigms and introduced a composite sorcery that blended the powers of the elemental schools while also being able to enhance or debilitate spiritual powers. Today, balance is considered one of the core 7 schools of magic, but many institutions have yet to fully incorporate it into curricula.
They keep on enforcing to you that balance is not an official school, even though you cast multiple things for it. So we would be going there. Actually, never mind. Let's do it. I'm going to complete this. But he's going to tell you about Lord Nightshade. We're going to ignore that. We're going to do that in the next episode. But we're going to wait.
You have defeated Foulgaze and found the tower key. Great job, young wizard. Now we can get down to work. The chaos in Wizard City is calming down. Thank you, wizard. I'm forever in your debt. My reading of the archives confirms what I suspected. These invasions are being led by the wraith Lord Nightshade. I believe he's working for Malistaire, who recently stole books from the library's restricted collection. Seek out Lord Nightshade, young wizard, and recover those stolen books. He's hiding in the haunted cave off Triton Avenue. We must have those books returned. Hopefully, Malistaire left them with Lord Nightshade.
So, you feel you are ready for your next quest. Jolly good. To gain the spell will not be easy, but you will be greatly rewarded. In order to test your skills, you will need to demonstrate them in the towers of fire, ice, and storm. Return with a fire feather, an ice shard, and a storm scale. Be warned, this is not an easy task and will require lots of mana. Toodles!
Maybe in this episode I should focus on defeating Lord Nightshade. I know I collected this, but maybe I should call this episode Foulgaze and Nightshade. Something like that. But then, it feels like I'm not doing something substantial in this episode. So let's just warp all the way to the end of Triton Avenue, because we can now. We used to have to walk all the way back to the end, all the way to Haunted Cave. That took forever unless you had a mount. How many? 7 gold. That sucks. And we go to the Galvanos Tower. Get some wood. Always collect. Just do it. Trust me. You might need something. For crafting or otherwise. We're gonna go to the Storm Drain Tower. Before we go in there, we're gonna put another weakness in there. We're gonna start using weaknesses and stuff on them. We didn't do that previously. Because I didn't think we needed them. But honestly, it would be better to use them just in case. Oh, red mandrake. I was trying to keep this this whole Wizard City thing to 26 episodes, but it seems like it might be impossible to do so. I don't know, we'll see. Crab Alley's technically not Wizard City, but it belongs kinda outside the realm of Wizard City, so yeah.
Wizard, I am having a vision. I foresee darkness descending upon you. Let us seal your fate.
See if we can get the book. No, can't. Not until we defeat the death guy. And they get the first turn. Well, never mind. 395 health. That's how much they have. So you might not want to discard anything. Just defeat the field guard as fast as humanly possible. This is a fire elf spell, and it's an aura spell that deals damage over time. So, yeah, Diego told us about it, if you've forgotten. There's no... Actually, there is a point in using the elemental shield, so I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna save up pips. And we get a frost beetle, and it does nothing because we were able to put a heal there. This is a snow serpent, but it is the storm type version. Glad we put a shield up, otherwise it would have done a lot more damage. We staved off 3 types of attacks just because of one spell that we placed. How about that? So let's take a chance at the scorpion. If this is the caliber of spells that they're casting, it's not that big of a deal. And we win that battle. But now, we're gonna shield ourselves and prepare to locust swarm him to death. That would have done quite a bit more damage if I didn't have something to defend myself with, but I do. And so I'll use my pixies to heal. And if I have a power pip and then I use 2 pips, it will just use the normal pips. So I can use it multiple times. So there's one of the spells. And that's grand. That is so grand. A snow serpent. I'm surprised that he knew that. But it doesn't do as much damage as a rank 3 spell. So we're good. Use it again. I can't tell the difference between the variations in these attacks. What I can tell is he passed and this duel is over. Die.
You find a journal and a mysterious skeleton key.
The original practitioners of death magic were shunned by their societies, written off and punished as plague carriers and spirit thieves. And it's true that many of ill intent found a school with such spooky spells thematically amenable. The worst such group was the cult of the Corrosive Chorus, a sect from ancient Azteca who loathed the song of creation and sought to unwrite it. They traveled across nascent skyways, summoning banshees and spectral skulls to scream a discordant melody that could unmake worlds. Some believe Bartleby himself intervened to stop them, cursing the death cult with eternal life, sealed forever in a soundproof prison.
And again, it doesn't make sense. You get pointed over here, but it doesn't lead you back to Merle Ambrose at all. Gotta fix your game, King's Isle. I guess they were bought out by somebody else now. But anyway, we're gonna go back to Merle Ambrose.
You have defeated Lord Nightshade, the Wraith, young wizard. Perhaps now we can restore order to our fair city.
You show the headmaster the journal and mysterious skeleton key.
A key. Interesting. This journal is not one of the stolen books, but it could give us a clue as to Malistair's whereabouts. The journal you recovered speaks of a hidden door behind the waterfall at Rainbow Bridge. Could this be the place? No, it isn't possible. Unlock the door with a skeleton key and investigate what lies beyond. Beware of what may lay in wait. I fear Malistair may have hidden something sinister behind that door.
Okay, let's pause the recording, and then we'll come back.